Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 249 of our broadcast. And Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit and then later YouTube about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. And hello there, another donut. Right here we have Stormy just happily clucking about. Hello, my happy little silky rooster. There in black we have our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And behind her in brown and gold, just having a little drink of water, is our onagadori hen named Kagome. Now I have a little treat from my partner Lauren, which is just some leftover omelet that she had. This has some chopped up egg in it, a little bit of cheese, and a little bit of leftover ham. Now, chickens are omnivores. They can eat plant matter, they can eat meat. Even in the wild, they do often hunt smaller prey, such as insects, and even smaller creatures like mice and rats. So a little bit of meat is okay for them every once in a while. Ham is definitely maybe a once a week sort of treat for any sort of chicken, and that's only because of its high salt content. So you don't want to give them too much, but it is quite nutritious for them. It has a lot of protein, and I believe this is the first time we've ever tried to give them ham. Much earlier on, we've given them just a little bit of corned beef hash, if you might remember, when they were much younger. We have Stormy here at rapt attention. Egg is okay to serve to chickens. Egg is the first food that any chicken eats, the leftover bits from their own egg. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it's cooked, you want to make sure it's cut, and that way they don't associate their own raw eggs with food, so they're not breaking up their own eggs. All right, so I'm going to show the little chickens the little treat here. I'm going to put it down for them. So you see, always first they just kind of lean in, they kind of check out the treat, they wonder what this new food is that Dad put down. And Braveheart is actually the first one to kind of take a few little bites there. Now she just pulled out a little bit of the ham there, taking a few little pecks. Stormy's still wondering about, kind of making a few little... Ooh, he thinks it looks tasty, but Miss Braveheart does not want to share this piece. But he's quite curious, so he's going to come around and he's going to try to see if he can take a nibble. Oh, he overshot. He stepped on top of it. Gazoon tight there, my little Braveheart. Oh, a few happy clucks. Kagome's having none of it, however. She looks like she's taking this opportunity to have a little sand bath in the corner. So, my little boy, we do have a lot more right there in the container for you to eat. You don't need to just go after Braveheart's portion. Oh dear, my little rooster. So Braveheart does seem to be enjoying a little bit of ham. Oh, she unintentionally flicked a portion over to Stormy, who's having quite a little chuckle fest right here. Oh yeah, Braveheart ate up all the little bits that were there. Lovely, lovely. Pixel Hunter, my 2 hens, Braveheart and Kagome, do lay eggs. They lay about 1 to 2 eggs a week, and that's because of their breeds, the onagadori and the ayam cemeni. They don't tend to lay an egg every day, and we are into the darker winter months, which can affect chickens' sort of laying habits as well. Yeah, Charles Blue. Kagome usually do her sand baths because she knows that I'm gonna kind of stop Stormy from kind of bothering her in the middle of her bath. So yeah, it's just a show of trust on her part towards me. Oh, and these chickens are quite lovely pets. Though, before you get chickens as pets, it's always worth checking to see if they are legal in your area. Most places, most towns, counties, what have you, they do have restrictions on chickens. Like, for example, where we live right now, we can have up to 8 chickens and 1 rooster. And when you get chickens, they are very social creatures. So you want to make sure that you have, I would say, on minimum, 3 chickens in your flock. If you just get 1 single chicken, they will be very happy when you are around them because you will become their flock. But, you know, when you leave for work, when you have to go somewhere, they are going to be getting incredibly lonely. And a lonely chicken becomes a depressed chicken, and a depressed chicken can quickly become a sick chicken. And you want your chickens to have the highest quality of care. You want them to have lovely lives where they are generally happy little birds. So by having friends with them at all times, they never feel lonely. They always feel part of a flock. So that's why I recommend, at minimum, you having 3. Pixel Hunter, yes, Stormy has fertilized several of the girls' eggs. Oh, and hello there, Memento Mori. Hello there, 404 Ninja Not Found. And of course, Daunting Walnuts. Braveheart has eaten some of the has liked the ham. Stormy definitely enjoyed the ham. And Kagome is just taking her time in the back of the room right now. Her tail feathers are looking fantastic today. Hello there, sweet catastrophe. Now, let's see. Yeah, a few little clucks. Do you want this piece? Here. There you go, Braveheart. Yes, lots of chickens here, Lord Valix, or Lord Val, ex-Lord Valix, so I'm guessing it's pronounced Lord Val. Our ayam cemeni hen, Braveheart, in gray, our silky rooster Stormy, and in brown and gold, onagadori hen named Kagome. And Stormy's a happy boy today. Braveheart's just cautiously nibbling on the new treat. Miss Kagome. What is this new food Dad has brought to us? Cooked egg before, Miss Kagome. You did enjoy that. The packing is going pretty well over here. We are steadily just managing to get things out of the house. We're just getting ready at this point to kind of get some quotes on getting some stuff removed from the house. Some of the larger pieces of furniture that we might no longer need. Hello there, Miss Kagome. Miss Braveheart. Yeah. Now, do you want more of this? Let me see if I can just get a few little bits for you, because our chickens are quite picky when it comes to larger pieces of food. So if you break it up for them, it makes it much easier for their little beaks. There you go, Braveheart. Yeah. Num num num. There you go. Mr. Stormy. Excuse me, Mr. Stormy, can I persuade you in having some omelet? Yeah? Maybe? You're thinking about it? Yeah, you're saying, what's up, Dad? Oh, quick, 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 before Braveheart gets it. Oh, Braveheart got it. Ooh, you are quite interested in the ham there, my little Braveheart. First time having ham, and you are already quite pleased. Oh, it's a good thing Mom left you some of her leftovers, huh? Oh, yeah, the chickens like being pet. There we go. Hello, my little guy, Stormy. Stormy is a good little lap rooster here. We make sure to pick up all of our little chickens. They're picked up every day. We give them pets every day. We just want to show them that they are loved, that they are brilliant little members of our family, because all of these little guys are our friends for life. We want them to have great, happy, joyous lives with us. There you go, my lad. There you go. I know you're looking at Miss Braveheart over there. Oh dear. And there's Miss Kagome just fluttering about. I think she might try to have a bit more of the omelet now that I'm holding Mr. Stormy up here in my arms. Oh yeah, Mr. Stormy is a fluffy boy. One of the joys of, the silkie breed is that they have this sort of fluffy fur-like feathering all over them, and he's going to be like this his whole life. In fact, he's even going to get fuzzier as he gets older. His hairstyle is going to get a bit wilder, though we do make sure to trim around his eyes, because one of the issues silkie chickens can have is the feathers growing out and rubbing right against their eyeballs. So as long as we trim, that doesn't happen. Yeah, they're having a little bit of leftover omelet there as a treat. Perfectly acceptable for chickens. When you're feeding chickens egg, you just want to make sure to cook the egg, you want to cut the egg, and you want to basically transform it as much as possible from the raw egg that they produce. So if you just give them raw eggs, that will kind of train them to eat their own eggs. So as long as you transform them, they don't associate what you're giving them as the sort of eggs that they are producing. Kagome's just having a few little zoomies there, back and forth. She's having a few nibbles of the omelet. You see, whenever she takes a few pecks, and she might get a little bit of a mess on her beak, she goes to the blanket and she starts wiping off her beak, because she is quite the fastidious little hen. And you can see Stormy's rather content here in my arms. Oh, a few other tips for the silkie breed. They can get pretty messy as time goes on. Because of their feathers, they have a harder time preening and a harder time with taking sand baths and such. We found that our little boy here, Stormy, he can get a little bit smelly if you leave him too long. He can get sort of like a little boy rooster funk to him. So we found that we need to give him a water bath with a little bit of soap about once a month. He's quite good about this. We've streamed him having his bath several times here on our pan. And what you do is you just put a little bit of water into the tub, and then you just start to just soak him a little bit with some more warm water. You apply just some gentle soap to him, and then just wash it off gently. After that, you towel your silkie off, because once silkies get wet, it's very hard for them to get dry on their own. So you towel them off initially, and you just use a low setting on a blow dryer, and then that gets them right back to their fluffy selves. So that's another little tip for silkie chickens like our Mr. Stormy here. Oh, and thank you, my Reddit account, 8253. Stormy is looking quite nice now. And Lube Scoop, thank you for the wholesome award. And the guy who lulls, thank you for the helpful award. Much appreciated there. And the girls are kind of going around their sand bath right now. I'm glad that they've been trying out their treats as they go along for the rest of the day. They are going to be probably pecking at it, and they'll probably finish it by the end of the day. Plop! There goes Mr. Stormy. Oh, he's doing his little mating dance to the girls. He's quite happy to be with them again. And the rooster mating dance is characterized by him lowering one of his wings, and he does a little jig in a circle. That's him telling the girls, hey, are you interested in mating? If they are, what they do is they kind of lower themselves onto their haunches, and then he jumps up onto their back. The actual mating itself only takes about 3 to 4 seconds. Roosters don't last all that long. There we go. So the chickens today, you know, we've gotten all these little treats to give them. There you go, Braveheart. Just breaking off a little bit of the egg there. Oh, good. Yeah, you have some too, Mr. Stormy. It's not just Braveheart. There you go. Here you go, Stormy. Oh, no. Braveheart is really loving the egg today. Just all over her beak. Oh, Kagome got some. Kagome's trying to take it right off of Braveheart's beak. Oh, dear. Oh, hey. Taking the whole big piece there? I'm breaking it up for you. There. Oh, Braveheart. Oh my. Quick. Oh, Braveheart is loving the omelet. She's just picking everything right off my hand. You got that piece too? Or you want to make... Yeah, it's always better from Dad's hand? Oh dear. And Stormy's still doing his little jigs over there. Stormy! Stormy! Alright. There you go. Well, it seems that Braveheart is a little bit of a ham fiend. Yeah? You gonna get that whole big piece? You don't need Dad to help you? Oh my! Quite a big girl there. Oh, and hello there in New Jersey. Hope you're doing well. And Stormy is a silky rooster, and that's why he's that fuzzy right there. Braveheart does like eating directly from my hands. She's good at picking off the little bits there. And that's Stormy sounding like a little balloon that's losing its air. There we go. I'm just feeding our Braveheart by hand. Oh, Stormy. Oh, wow. Stormy almost just mated with Braveheart. That is quite rare there. And he's doing his little dance. Stormy. Oh dear, Braveheart was not expecting that. Oh my. There you go. Ooh, that's a big piece you got there, Kagome. Is that too big for you? Yeah, a few little complaint noises. Yeah, that's the perfect size. There you go. I think you could eat this. All right, I'll make it smaller. Oh dear. Fussy little chicken. The deflating sort of balloon sound is usually kind of his indication that he's not getting enough attention from the girls. It's sort of a little attention-seeking noise. kind of flaps his wings to reinforce that. It's kind of him saying, hey, it's me. I'm Stormy. Why am I not the center of attention? He is kind of an attention hog when it comes to it. Autistic Kid 19, thank you for the wholesome award. Much appreciated there. Well, yeah, you do love attention, Mr. Stormy. You do. Look at you, puffing out your chest like that. Strutting around like the king rooster. I do love that stylish little set of tail feathers right above his fuzzy little butt there. Braveheart, you can eat the rest of that. You don't need me to break it down for you. You could hear the little whines that she gives me. Oh, and Tracer, thank you for the compliment there. I like to keep my voice rather low and melodic for the chickens. Chickens can be quite sensitive little souls. Loud noises, sudden movements, these are things that can upset chickens, and we want our little chickens to be living their best lives. Oh, Braveheart coming in for a landing. Right on my lap. Good girl, good girl. Coming in for a huggle? Yeah? Oh dear. And Sweet Catastrophe, thank you for the helpful award. Much appreciated. It seems our Miss Kagome is just kind of sticking to the back of the room mostly today. I think she's eventually going to take a little bit of a sand bath. Braveheart's attacking the ricks again. Oh my. Oh no, it's not cannibalism. Eggs are pretty much just chicken periods. All chickens, their first meal is actually the remnants of their own egg. That's one of the reasons why when a chicken hatches, they don't need to eat or drink anything for the first 2 to 3 days of their lives. They get all of that nutrition from their own egg by eating those little remnants. Now, I do recommend that when you do serve eggs to your chickens, because they are brilliant foods for chickens, they have all the vitamins that they need, lovely proteins and fats, that you serve it to them cooked, because you don't want them to get into the habit of eating raw egg, because that encourages them to break open their own eggs and to start devouring them. This can be a common occurrence if you leave eggs with chickens and they happen to break. The chickens will start pecking at them and then they'll realize, hey, I remember this flavor from when I was very young. This is a tasty food. Why don't I always eat my eggs? So then you might end up with hens that are just consuming their own eggs time and time again. Oh, and thank you, Tracer. I've had a bunch of people call me the Bob Ross of chickens, Bird Ross. And you know, I take that as quite the little compliment. These chickens are lovely little souls. I love how Braveheart is just here on my lap, just kind of cuddling up to me. She feels safe and secure in my presence. As you see, she's just starting to preen on top of me, because she knows I'm a member of her family, I'm a part of her flock, and she feels completely at ease. An overpriced bagel, thank you for the Today I Learned award. Much appreciated. And yeah, she doesn't really seem to like the ricks on my pajama pants here. She often kind of pecks at them. She doesn't really peck at the Mortys all that much, which is a very odd thing. I guess it's just something about Rick she doesn't like. Hello there, my little man. Where you going? What you doing? What you seeing? Yeah? Just looking around? Hmm? And we got Braveheart settling in as a little bird blob here. Oh yes, our little chickens are quite lovely. We've been hand raising them since day one. They are now 200 and... Is it 49 days today? What is today's episode? Something like that. They are a bit over 8 months old now. We have been streaming them each and every day of their lives here on Reddit. And then we've collected it in our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. And so you can see them grow from the little balls of fluff that they used to be into the glorious young adult chickens that they are today. Yeah, a little burb loaf here on my lap. And she's quite the sweetheart, our Braveheart. She has very closely bonded with me. Stormy has kind of bonded more closely with my partner Lauren. And Kagome is a bit of a sweetheart, though she likes her zoomies quite a lot. Running about, occasionally complaining with her little trumpet voice. But she does enjoy kind of riding around on our shoulders. Quite the lovely little soul. Our chicken zoomies are brilliant zoomies. And they do love playing with the blankets, as you just see them kind of scratching at them and doing a little bit of chicken feng shui. It looks like Stormy's wanting a little bit more attention. Today's probably not going to be our longest episode ever. We do have someone coming over to give us a little bit of a quote for moving things out of the house in a little bit. So we'll probably go on for about another 10 minutes or so. And then we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I have yet another COVID test in the city for another production I'm going to be a part of. I am working on Tuesday, so my partner Lauren will be streaming the show on that day. I should be going to get my COVID test early enough tomorrow that it won't affect our regular time. Plenty signature, 7764. When you see a broadcast like this, you can often see a little plus symbol in the corner, and you can start to broadcast yourself, assuming that you fulfill the requirements. I believe there is an age requirement and a karma requirement to stream here on Reddit. Hello there, Bananas. I hope you're having a lovely day today. You managed to catch us. Yeah? Lots of little clucking? Let's see. Can I bring Braveheart closer to me now? If she sees that I have some of the omelet here. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. You thinking about it? Yeah? A few little pieces? There you go. I think this piece is still a little bit too big, so how about this piece? Good job. Oh, and hello there, Allie B88. Hope you're having a lovely day. There you go, Braveheart. A little bit of leftover omelet that we're giving the chickens today. Braveheart so far is the one that is kind of eating the most. She definitely has a little bit of a case of the munchies today. I think that's a bit too big for you. Oh, never mind. You managed to get it. Oh, and thank you there, No Tangerine 5702. There is a 125 comment karma requirement for broadcasting. Oh, and hello there, Polarity. Lovely to see you. And you can download the RPAN Studio desktop application to broadcast from your computer if you want to broadcast as well. I mostly broadcast from my cell phone here. And everything is pretty good in Chickie Land today. There are a couple blankets we're going to be putting into the wash today, but they're having a nice treat of leftover omelet right now. They have... Ooh, Stormy. You be a good boy. You be a good boy. Oh, dear. Little horn dog. And no, it's not cannibalism. The first meal of any chicken is actually the remnants of their own egg, which is one of the reasons why they don't need to eat or drink for the first 2 to 3 days after hatching. I do recommend that whenever you give eggs to chicken, it not be raw. And this is because you don't want to train them to eat their own eggs on the regular. By cooking it, by cutting it, they don't associate it with the eggs that they produce. And they are lovely and nutritious foods. Oh, and I could certainly give pets to the chickens. There you go, Mr. Fuzzy Butt. There you go, Mr. Stormy. Lovely boy. There you go. And we got Miss Kagome here on my shoulder now. There you go, girl. How you doing? The broadcast limit for most RPAN subs now are 3 hours, actually. That's a change they made, I think, almost a month ago now. There you go, Miss Kagome. Where are you looking? Yeah? Want to come with me? There you go. There you go. Great position for walking around. You can see outside, it's still pretty cold. We still have a bunch of snow on the ground. Hopefully it kind of warms up and we have less snow soon so we can bring them out. We could do a bit more harness training with the chickens. They're probably going to grow a little bit more. They are not really at the top of the scale for what they are. I definitely say they are officially young adults now. Good job, Miss Kagome. What, you're seeing Braveheart in the sand bath? You can get the sand bath too, it's okay. Do you want me to let you down? Here. Hand. Hand. Come on. Hand. There you go. Oh, and congratulations, Polarity, for passing 40,000 karma. There you go. Yep, and there's a little zoomy to the sand bath area. Hey, Mr. Stormy, Dad's gonna get in your way for a second because I think Miss Kagome wants some alone time. Do you want to go for a sand bath, Miss Kagome? I'm sure Braveheart would step aside and let you join her in there. Just have to give it your all. Mr. Stormy, cuddles from Dad. Cuddles from Dad. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm emasculating you. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Little chicken cuddles. Where are you going, Miss Kagome? I think she'll move over for you. You just have to step in. She hasn't laid down yet. What are you doing, Mr. Stormy? Oh, and Spicy Bell Pepper, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Much appreciated. Ali B88, yes. Stormy does definitely go after, well, he does try to kind of court Kagome a lot more than he does Braveheart. I was actually, frankly, quite surprised a bit earlier in the broadcast when he attempted to mate with Braveheart. It's been a few weeks since I've seen him try to do that. Most of Braveheart's eggs, as of late, have actually been unfertilized, which means our little man has not really been wooing her all that much. There we go. Oh, and Vietnamese food can be nice. Pho can be quite lovely. And And there's our little rooster Stormy here. And sneaky turtle Trex wants a shout out there. Hello there. And hello there, Cincy Chickens. Braveheart's getting ready for a little sand bath there in the corner. Miss Kagome, if you want to join her, there's a space right over there. Here, here, here. Just go. Go, go, go. Join her. Join her. There you go. Join her. That's good. You both sandbathe together all the time. There you go. There you go. Mr. Stormy is going to be keeping his distance because the girls don't really like to get bothered when they're having their sand bath. So I'm just going to be taking a position here next to them. Oh, are you coming in for a cuddle with me, Mr. Stormy? Come here. There we go. I got you. I got you, boy. Yeah. You came looking for the girls, but instead you found Dad. Yeah, I know I tricked you. I did trick you. I know it's not fair. No, it's not fair. Mr. Fuzzy Butt. There you go. Oh my. Yeah, we have 3 different breeds of chicken here. We have our ayam cemeni hen, Braveheart. Our onagadori hen over here, Kagome. And then our silky rooster, Stormy. There you go. Stormy is a very lovely silky rooster. Generally, his temperament's quite nice. But, you know, he does have a propensity to try to mate with the girls at inopportune times. So we're just doing our best to train him not to try to mate with them when they're having sand baths. Aw, it's okay, Miss Kagome. You can have your sand bath. What, you want to play with my shoes? Is that it? Running back and forth, our little onagadori. Whereas Braveheart, she's just fluffing herself up as much as possible. Get in there, Miss Kagome. You don't need to be shy. You don't need to be shy. You two bathe together all the time in there. Oh, and I'm Soul Man. Thank you for the I'll drink to that award. Much appreciated. And Mr. Stormy, you leave the girls alone right now. Do you want to cuddle, Miss Kagome? Or are you just interested in looking at my shoes right now? Don't worry, Miss Kagome. I got you covered right now. Oh, dear. No, these chickens don't fight. The most that they have is little verbal arguments with each other. Occasionally, Stormy is just on the ground, yelling up at the girls who are by the window. It's kind of funny when that happens, actually. A few little pecks at the bottom of my shoe there. Oh, dear. Hello, Mr. Stormy. Are you here for another cuddle? There you go. Yeah? I think Miss Kagome wanted to have the sand bath all to herself, so she's a little bit disappointed that Braveheart's having one right now. Kagome, you can't just complain. You can do something about it. You? Oh my. And Ginger Nut Crunch, thank you for the helpful award there. But you are looking quite pretty today there, Miss Kagome. And Mr. Stormy, cuddly as always. Oh, gyoza can be quite nice. Polarity. Oh, there we go. Stormy's rediscovered the omelet over there. He's managed to get Miss Kagome's attention. We've got Miss Braveheart fully embracing the sand bath here, getting as fluffy as possible. So they are, when the weather, most of the ground is still covered in about a foot and they have been sleeping in here in their various cubbies. We have little nesting areas, brooding areas for the chickens spread about. So we bring them in before sort of dusk hits. We've had friends in our area lose hens to raccoons, foxes, and the like. You know, they're predator resistant, but resistant does not mean predator proof. And we want to make sure our very pampered pet chickens are safe. And DTGR Trading, thank you for much appreciated. There we go. Mr. Stormy, Mr. Stormy. Miss Braveheart is not saying she wants to mate right now. She's laying down because she's having a sand bath. Oh, and Sumizome Blossom, thank you for the helpful award there. Much appreciated. Bunch of fluffing up here, trying to get all of the little grains of sand in between all the different layers of her feathers. So all in all, quite a lovely, calm day for the chickens today. We got to spend a whole bunch of time with them, just kind of chilling out, watching them enjoy a treat, a sand bath, a bunch of cuddles with Dad. We got Braveheart right on my lap. We got Miss Kagome on my shoulder, and we got lots of little cuddles with my little man Stormy here. There you go, my little man. Right next to Dad. The two boys together, yeah. So well behaved right now. So well behaved. Oh, we love you, Mr. Stormy. Miss Kagome, and Miss Braveheart. Ready to fluff up again? Oh, look at all of that sand, Miss Braveheart. Yeah, you're really fluffing up there. All right, everyone. Well, we gotta make sure to get ready for a little visit to the house next, so we can help get rid of some of the junk that we have in here before our move. So Sumizome Blossom, with our planned move back, hatching the eggs in March, it'll all depend how quickly we can kind of sell this house and then purchase the plot of land that we're looking into. Once we have purchased the plot of land, from our building estimates, it should be about 2 months after that the new house would be about ready. It uses a lot of new sort of like prefab technology. It's one of these special sort of like greener houses, so it's quite interesting looking. We're definitely going to be expanding our little flock as the month goes by. We'll have a few little hybrid chickens to introduce to you all. I'm going to have to probably end it for the day. We will be back tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch more Watching Chickies, check out our YouTube channel under the same name. There's a link to it in my profile, as well as a link to our Instagram and more. So, from our silky rooster Stormy, our onagadori hen named Kagome, and our sandy ayam cemeni hen, Braveheart, we all wish you guys the very best of days, to all our old friends and new, and we hope to see you again soon. All right, everyone, take care.